everyone, my name is Cate Wesling and I am the Artistic Director for Crosse Community Theatre, here on Behind the Curtain to talk to you about our upcoming staged reading of Defying Gravity. In order to talk about this production, we have to talk about the event that it surrounds, which is the 1986 Challenger disaster. On January 28, 1986, the Challenger shuttle launched in order to bring not only a telescope that would study Halley's Comet, which was orbiting later that year, but also there was the initiative to bring the first teacher into space. Christa McAuliffe won a contest to be the first teacher in space, and she trained for over a year to go on the shuttle mission, and she was going to teach 2 lessons from space itself. Unfortunately, 73 seconds after the space shuttle launched, the O-ring in the solid rocket boosters malfunctioned, and unfortunately, the entire shuttle came apart and crashed. All 7 lives of the astronauts, including Christa McAuliffe, were lost on that day. This was a tragic event that really defined a generation. Not only were people watching it live at Cape Canaveral, but there were so many schools around the nation who tuned in just to see the first teacher in space. It's a trauma that defines us, but it doesn't hold us back, especially if we are able to talk about it in different ways through different artistic expressions, particularly like theater. This play was written in 1997 by Jane Anderson, who wrote the show to work through her reaction and her grief to the Challenger disaster. Her show contains 7 characters, which I believe represent the 7 astronauts whose lives were lost within the Challenger disaster. It also includes the character of the teacher and her daughter Elizabeth. It includes a character who is a NASA mechanic and talks about the malfunctions that happened on that day and how sorry he is that it occurred. It's a way in a theater performance to give us answers. The answers may not be completely 100% accurate, but we as humans crave solutions, and this show gives that to us about a disaster that still lives with people to this day. The structure of the show is technically considered free form, and what that means is there are sometimes characters in these shows who don't really make sense, like we have the artist Monet is in Defying Gravity. It also means that the scenes themselves may take place in strange locations or take place in strange timelines. The show as a whole does have a through line and connects everything together, but because of its free form, we at LCT wanted to see how it read first because it is so different from shows that we typically produce. As I said earlier, I am the director of this production, and I'm so excited for you to see these actors in action through our staged reading. 4 of them are returning LCT volunteer alumni, and 4 are brand new to LCT. They've never done a production with us before, and that's the nice part about staged readings. It's a good way to kind of wet your feet into, could I do a play? Thankfully, it's only 2 weeks, and you get to have the script with you. So it's a great way to give acting a try if you've never done it before. Defying Gravity has a theme that is prevalent throughout the entire production. Despite our mistakes and our fears, we as humans are meant to fly. Not only physically through our trips to the moon and all of our experience that we have way up in the sky in airplanes, but also to try to achieve our dreams and reach as high as we possibly can. Sometimes we might touch just the ceiling, sometimes we might touch the stars. Defying Gravity takes place at LCT's extension location at our LEAP Center. That's at 724 Cass Street in La Crosse, Wisconsin. It's at the intersection of Cass and 8th Street. We hope to see you there this weekend, both Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. My name is Cate Wesling. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Behind the Curtain.